Feeding and nutrition of roasting ducks. The meat production is in pecking duck types. They're hybrids. So they're born at 50 grams, they hatch at 50 grams, and they're slaughtered at 7 weeks. And the females weigh 3 kilograms and the males weigh 3.2 kilograms. The growth capacity is until day 49. After this, it's not economical. And then the feed efficiency is 2.7 kilograms per kilogram. And the parameters affecting feed efficiency, which makes it worse. The beak is adapted to water for filtering feed and picking up loose things. So there's a technological loss. And they have a lack of crop, which means the feed frequency is, they sometimes lose food. And the vividness, they're always running around. They have a high maintenance energy. And then they've tap water. So they waste about 3 to 51 kilograms of dry matter. And they drink and play with water, and they get the litter too wet, and they shouldn't be able to shower because it can damage the feed as well. And the frequency of eating, they run around to tap water. So the feeding. So the fat in building increases with age from week 4 to 5. They have a lot of subcutaneous fat to protect them from cold water. After week 5 to 7, there's less fat building into the body. It's not continuous like in a broiler. And very fatty birds have almost 1 kilogram of fat, like in the roasting duck. The multiple stages of diet. So the starter diet is from day 0 to 14. The crude protein is 21%. The metabolizable energy is 12 mJ per kg. The calcium is 9 grams, and the phosphorus is 6.5 grams. The grower diet. This is from day 15 to 42. The crude protein is 18%. The metabolizable energy is 12.5 mJ per kg. And the calcium is the same at 9 grams, and the phosphorus is the same as 6.5 grams. And then the finisher diet, it's from day 43 to 49. The crude protein is 18%, the metabolizable energy is 12.9 mJ per kg, so it increases. And the calcium is 8 grams, and the phosphorus is 6 grams. And why is the diet diluted? All the nutrients are less. So how is the growth capacity so good? So there's a daily feed intake capacity is higher than the broiler. So higher feed leads to higher nutrients and higher energy. Therefore, the diet is diluted. The physical form of the diets are pellets because they waste too much in the mash and the housing. So not so intensive like the broiler. It's close conformed and it's independent of the season. So in a semi-intensive, there's 2 phases. There's usually seasonal from spring to autumn. So the first phase is intensive forefeeding. So it's less than 30 degrees and the day is from 0 to 18 and it's in a close confinement. And then the extensive post-rearing, it's from day 19 to slaughter. The feed is intensive and you can have a dry method or in a lake. For the lake, they have nice feathers for pillows. And intensive fattening, it's 1 phase, it's out of season for winter. So comparative, roasting duck crude protein is 21% and the metabolizable energy is 12. In broiler, it's 23% crude protein and the metabolizable energy is 12.6. And turkey hybrid, the crude protein is 28% and the metabolizable energy is 12.2.